Real is usually a person who is genuine in their feelings. They usually express how they feel very blatantly and straightforward. They don't beat around the bush. Um, not even just they don't just express how they feel, but more so just what it is. Like what's going on, what's the reality of the situation. They're usually a trustworthy person. You can always rely on them to tell the truth, even if you don't want to hear it. Even if it's something that may hurt your feelings, you really can rely on them to be honest. A fake person is basically just the opposite of real. Like you're you're pretend. You're not genuine. Um, they're usually not trustworthy because they beat around the bush. They say things that they don't mean. Um, yeah, they're just fake. It's usually a negative context. When someone calls you fake, feel bad because it's not a compliment. Um, Now, when people say the younger generation usually are the ones who like get the most confused about what's real and what's fake. They think that if you've had some kind of confrontation with someone in the past, or you have gotten into it with someone, or your friend has gotten into it with someone, if you interact with that person at all, then you're fake. And that is not true. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not true. You cannot be, you're not fake if you're talking to someone who has like offended you, or that's not fake. That's called being cordial. That's called being mature. Um, you don't have to constantly mean mug or treat someone badly. You shouldn't let someone have that much of an effect on your actions. If someone offended you and you're still mad about it, I understand, because right now you are mad and you don't really feel like interacting with that person. But if they're just, I don't know, in the same room with you, don't leave the room. It's not that big of a deal. Let them be in the same room. If they're in the same class as you, not that big of a deal. Stay in that class. If they ask you to borrow a pencil, give the person a pencil. It's not that big of a deal. Someone's actions should not control so much of what you do or how you act. No one's actions, or no one, period, no one's personality, nothing. No one should control your mood. You should be able, you should be independent enough to say, you know what? You're you and I'm me. And regardless of what you do, I'm still gonna be me. I'm gonna still be nice. I'm gonna still be polite. There's no reason for me to be angry with you, especially if the person didn't do anything to you. Now, I understand loyalty. I understand, like, this is my sister, this is my friend, this is my brother, I got their back, I'm ride or die. Sure, be all that. Perfect. But don't be rude to people. You don't have to be rude to people to show them that you know what I mean? Like, we're not necessarily friends. There have been a lot of people in my life that I know for a fact have talked about me, that I know for a fact have heard them speaking negatively about me or someone that I'm close with. And it's okay. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to confront you about it. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. So you do you over there, and I'm going to do me over there. If we happen to be in the same room, that's fine. If you need to borrow a pencil, that's fine. Here's a pencil. If I have a pencil, I'm going to give you a pencil. It's not that big of a deal. Um, I just think that, like, yeah, the younger generation, y'all are just so consumed with, like, you know, this immaturity, like this immature thought process, um, concerning what's real and what's fake. Like, even some adults, it's not even like the young people, it's adults too. Like, you think that, I don't know, you just think that it's okay because you're being loyal, or you think that your actions are fine because they deserve it, or the other person shouldn't have done what they've done. So, but that's not the case. You have to continue to be positive. You have to continue to be um, nice and um, stick true to yourself. Don't let someone's actions control you. But people often think that, like, if I'm real, then I can say whatever I want to say. I don't have to have a filter on myself. People just have to accept me for who I am. That is not true either. Like, just because you're real doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to people. Real and rude are two different things. Real to me is honest. Rude to me is just rude. You have no respect for the person that you're talking to. You can be real without being rude. For example, if someone comes up to me and says, Amber, what do you think about my shirt? If I say, oh, I don't really like your shirt. That's what I think about it. That's a real, honest answer. I do not like your shirt. That's truly what I think, and that's real. Now, somebody say, Amber, how do you feel about my shirt? I think it's an ugly shirt. Your shirt is ugly. Why would you wear that? That's rude. To me, yes, it's still in your opinion, but at the same time, I could express my opinion in a different way without being rude. So, I think a lot of people just, get confused. Let me tell you a story. So, once my auntie, um, we were like sitting down at breakfast, and she was talking about one of her daughters, and she was saying um, her daughter called her a bully, and she was like, "I'm not a bully. I just tell you what you don't want to hear, and you're just not okay with the truth." And I had to kind of check her because just kind of knowing like their relationship or whatever. My auntie really is rude, and sometimes her opinion is not asked for. And when you express that so much, people get tired of hearing your mouth. Like, stop, and you stop getting through to people. Your ultimate goal is to let the person hear, understand what you're saying, without being irritated with it. So you have to just learn how to express your realness without being rude. So if you have any questions or comments that you want me to know, or any of my girls to know about, please comment below. Or if you just want to express yourself and add on to what I was saying, feel free to comment below. Thank you.
Some will never make it. We gon' fight, let's break it.